A very good morning from Hong Kong International Airport. Today is the 21st of August, 7:30 a.m. local time. I will be flying with Greater Bay Airlines today, one of the newest airlines in Hong Kong, founded during the pandemic. I'll be flying to Seoul Incheon today with the flight number HB760, estimated departure time at 9:45 a.m. So this is my first time flying GBA. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm currently at the midfield concourse. A funny story earlier in the check-in process. The machine could not detect my Korea flight ticket, but it could detect my Taipei ticket for next week. So I ended up going to the counter. And good thing is that the Greater Bay Airlines separated the baggage swap and non-baggage swap. Therefore, for me, without any check-in luggage, I had a separate lane and spent only like less than 10 minutes for the check-in process. It was efficient. But then now, given that the Greater Bay Airlines operations is located at the midfield concourse, you will need to spare some time to get into the gate 20 something, which required a train ride from the main terminal to here.
旅客請照顧好同行小孩及長者。
The aircraft flying us to Seoul today is a Boeing 737-800 with the registration of BKJF, delivered to Greater Bay Airlines in January 2024, and this aircraft was previously operating for Donghai Airlines from 2015 to end of 2023. Currently, the aircraft has a configuration of 189 economy class, all economy, LCC configuration. So let's see how the interior looks like later on. Hello, so I'm at the lavatory of the Greater Bay Airlines Boeing 737-800 or NG. So yeah, it's just typical NG lavatory. This is the so-called older version of the NG lavatory, given the newer ones have the smaller sink like the Max. But yeah, still quite okay. I believe this is the first flight for this aircraft today, but it's a bit wet. But overall still kind of clean. Just basic amenities. Well, just hand soap, nothing else. Quite simple and straightforward given it's a semi-LCC and we're only flying a regional flight anyways.
Seoul Incheon. Thank you very much for boarding the aircraft promptly. There's a little bit of weather around Hong Kong at the moment, and all the departures are delayed, so they've told us we'll be able to push back in approximately 1 hour from now. And we'll keep you updated if that time comes forward when the weather improves, so more about that later. When we do get underway, the flight time will be 3 hours and 15 minutes into Incheon, so we might be able to make up a bit of time en route. But our best estimate at this moment will probably be into Incheon about possibly 3:45, 4 o'clock local time. On the flight deck today, Senior First Officer Gilbert Tong are looking after you in the cabin. We've got 4 excellent cabin crew led by Senior Purser Yuki. As we taxi out to the departure runway, Yuki and the team will be showing you a short safety demonstration. We know that many of you travel regularly, however different airlines have different types and different safety procedures. We're expecting smooth flying conditions up in the cruise, and at some stage we'll be switching the seatbelt signs off. When we do, feel free to move around in the cabin, but when you are in your seats at any given time, please leave your seatbelts fastened just in case we encounter any unforecast turbulence. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to children travelling with us today. Boys and girls, we're relying on you to act as junior safety officers and make sure that you and your families keep your seatbelts fastened at all times when seated. Make sure you pay close attention to the safety briefing and read the safety card carefully. Keep up the good work. Well, that's enough from me. I'll come back to you later on with an update to our departure time if anything changes.
If you're wearing a surgical mask, remember to remove it before donning the oxygen mask. 氧氣面罩會喺有需要嘅時候自動跌下，請用力按。
The flight time will be 3 hours and 15 minutes. We wish you a pleasant journey. Thank you. 各位乘客早晨，我係本航班嘅高級參謀長 Yuki， 駕駛與機長 Captain Stuart William 以及全體機組人員，歡迎你搭乘大灣區航空 HB760 前往仁川。今日嘅飛行時間大概需要3小時10分鐘。為你複述剛才機長嘅講。
Let's push back in about 15 minutes from now, around about 20 past. And they've said it will be a 30-minute taxi out before we're allowed to take off. So should be touching down in Incheon just before 3:30 local time. They're 1 hour ahead of Hong Kong, and that means we'll be on stand at about 3:30 if you need to let anybody know. We'll obviously do what we can to minimise the delay en route and try and make up some of that time. I hope you're comfortable. I'll come back to you. Otherwise, thanks very much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the service with us today, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you, aircraft.
我哋將會喺3個鐘後就會抵達仁川。仁川同香港係有1小時時差，而家係當地時間嘅2時10分。我哋將會喺當地時間2點。Please return to your seat. Ensure that your table is secure. Seat belt is upright. Armrests are down. Please store all the loose items and laptop computers. On behalf of GBA Airlines and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. 各位乘客歡迎嚟到仁川，而家係當地時間嘅下。
So yeah, closing verdict in the hotel, given that the airport security was a bit strict about videography. So overall flight, we departed 1 hour behind schedule and landed 30 minutes behind schedule. So the pilot managed to catch up with the delay, which is good. A lot of the flight time was turbulence given the tropical cyclone around the East China Sea. But in terms of Greater Bay Airlines, well, I still feel that they are a low-cost airlines, even though they are not branding themselves as a low-cost carrier. Seats better than HK Express. The seat back was taller, therefore it's better for taller people like me. But of course, as a full flight, so I could not really move around. Therefore, it's a bit tight for 3 hours. But okay, you get what you get for that price. In terms of the extra legroom seat, it's a bit expensive. You need to pay 260 HKD, so I didn't get one. And I did order a meal for lunch, given that we departed 1 hour late and it was lunchtime up in the air. So ordered an in-flight meal, not bad. 70 HKD, somehow a big portion compared to the other airline, LCC Airlines. So yeah, overall, it was a good experience with GBA. I'm also surprised that they actually handed out free water. So yeah, I will be flying GBA again very soon to Taipei. So let's see for the next flight next week. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video.